I guess we'll start off with the usual. Who is your starting goalie? And you've talked about having tough goalie decisions in the past, but would you say this one topped the rest as the most difficult? And could you elaborate on why you went with who you did?
Yeah, it certainly wasn't an easy decision, but we are going to play Shesterkin. Obviously, Georgie's had a stellar record against the Islanders, which certainly gives you long pause to decide who to play. But Shesty's play over the last 6 weeks, I know what his record is against the Islanders. It is a small sample size. We kind of look at the last game we played him as a little bit of an outlier because of the way things unfolded for us. And that's kind of what went into the decision-making process. I mean, you probably could make an argument either way, play either guy, and I just felt with the direction Shesty's game's going and the way he's played over the last 6 weeks that he's earned this opportunity.
Two guys I wanted to ask you about. We saw Jacob Trouba was out there today, so how's he doing and will he play tonight? And then the other guy was Chris Kreider, didn't skate this morning, so will he play tonight?
Yeah, Trouba's doing well. He's not going to play tonight, but he's certainly getting close. So he is day to day. And Kreides was maintenance, and he'll be a game time decision.
Morning, Coach. Ryan Strome just said before that the goal was to play meaningful games. That was their focus. I know the focus is still trying to make the playoffs, but you look at everything that transpired this season. COVID-related issues, losing quality players for long stretches of time. You have more goals than you did through 50 games last year, less goals given up. Do you consider right now, regardless of playoffs or not, this season as a success?
No. Our success is going to be determined at the end of the season, the totality of the season. We have a goal and we want to reach it. And, all our thoughts and focuses are about winning tonight and playing well.
Particularly for the young players, how invaluable for development is it to have meaningful hockey games like this and to experience a playoff race?
Very meaningful. We've got a lot of young players that are learning how to play playoff-type hockey games, similar to what we went through last year at the end of the year. Obviously, the circumstances are different without the crowds, but still, I think these players are understanding that the hockey changes a little bit this time of year, and every team has to adapt a little bit, and you get away with less this time of year. So, we're gonna continue to learn, but we don't want to learn and lose. We want to win, and that's really what this is all about.
Dave, it seemed to me after the last game there was a lot of energy on the post game Zooms from the guys who spoke. Guys were just hyped up after having won the third game in a row and closing to 4 points or whatever. Versus after that first Philly game when you lost, when guys did seem to be a little down. So I'm like, what sort of change have you noticed in just those 3 games? And is it a situation where you guys believe today that you have a chance, whereas maybe 3 games ago, not so much?
Well, I think every time you win a game, you feel better about your chances. And after that loss to Philly, we were a little bit down and deflated. But at the end of the day, we just needed to kind of pick ourselves up, regroup, and be dialed in about the game at hand. And I think that's what we've done over the last 3 games. And has it always been pretty? No, but not every game's pretty, and you just have to find ways to win. And our guys have done that. And I've said this. Buffalo and Jersey are going to give people trouble here moving forward. And we've won key games against them, and the Philly win was a big win to kind of stop the bleeding and kind of reset ourselves and put ourselves in a different mindset. Then we win 2 more, and here we are, and playing the Islanders and still have a chance.
If Kreider can go tonight, it looked at the skate at least like Kravtsov might slide into that spot. What kind of a challenge would it be for that line that with so many young guys against a team like the Islanders at this stage of the season with everything you guys are playing for?
Well, when we played the Islanders back-to-back a couple weeks ago, you could argue that our best line was Lafreniere, Heel, and Kakko. So these guys have played well against these guys. I know Krabby's had good games against them, so we don't look at it in that manner. We look at it, these guys are good players, and they're going to be a key piece to us having success.